6 signs you are marked by God. You will be shocked. There is something about your life that doesn't add up. Not in a bad way. In a way that makes you stop sometimes and wonder, why am I still standing? Why did I make it through that? Why does it feel like something has been protecting me that I can't see and can't name? What if the answer has been there the whole time and you just didn't have the language for it? Stay with me, because by the end of this, you are going to look at your entire life differently. Sign number 1, your lowest moment didn't finish you, and that's not normal. Think about it. You have been through things that break most people, not figuratively, literally. You have seen relationships collapse, watched plans burn to the ground, carried grief that had no name. And somewhere in the middle of all of that, somehow you didn't quit. Don't call that strength. Strength runs out. Don't call it luck. Luck doesn't have a pattern. Psalm 34:18 says that God is close to the brokenhearted. Not near them. Close. That word means something. It means when you were at your most broken, when you had nothing left and you knew it, something was with you in that room that you couldn't explain. You weren't just surviving. You were being held. The fact that you're still here, still trying, still watching something like this, that is not an accident. That is a signature. Sign number 2, you've always felt like you were meant for something you haven't found yet. Not ambition, not ego. Something deeper than that. A quiet, persistent pull toward a purpose you can't fully describe yet. You try to ignore it. You fill your schedule. You chase the goals everybody tells you matter. And for a little while, it works. Until the silence comes back. That restlessness is not immaturity. It is not ingratitude. Jeremiah 1:5 says, "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you." There was intention before there was you, which means you were not placed here randomly, assigned a body and told to figure it out. You were sent here with something specific to do. And deep down, some part of you has always known that. The feeling that won't go away is not anxiety, it's calling. Sign number 3, the opposition in your life has been too organized to be coincidence. Here's what nobody talks about. Most people who face spiritual warfare don't recognize it because it doesn't announce itself. It looks like a door closing at the exact wrong moment. It looks like the relationship that ended right before a breakthrough. It looks like the version of yourself that kept getting torn down every time you started to build. Too specific, too targeted, too personal for random bad luck. Nehemiah 4 records that the moment God's people started building, that was the moment the enemies organized. Not before, not after. When they started building. The opposition doesn't come for people going nowhere. It comes for people going somewhere that threatens something. If your life has felt like it was being fought against, that is not evidence of your failure. It is evidence of your assignment. Sign number 4, you have been changed by losses you didn't choose. You didn't get the version of your life you planned. The path you laid out, the one that made sense, the one you worked for, got redirected. And you were angry about it. Maybe you still are. Maybe you prayed and heard nothing. Maybe you felt abandoned. But here you are. And if you look honestly, at the version of your life that exists because of those forced turns, you'll see something you couldn't see then. There is wisdom in you that comfort would never have produced. There was compassion in you that ease would never have built. There is depth in you that came from the exact losses you would have chosen to skip. Romans 8:28 doesn't say that everything that happened to you was good. It says that for those who are called, all things work together for good. That's a different promise. Not that the fire didn't burn, that the burning produced something.
The life you didn't want made you into someone the life you wanted never could have. Sign number 5. You feel responsible for people who are not your responsibility. There are people in your life, maybe people from your past, maybe strangers you hear about, maybe communities you've never been part of, and you carry them. You lose sleep for situations that don't belong to you. You pray for people who don't know your name. You feel a weight for a world you didn't create and can't fix. Most people have called this a flaw. Too sensitive. Too much. You've probably tried to turn it off. Don't. Isaiah 58, 6-7 describes a people who are called to loose chains, lift burdens, share bread, shelter the vulnerable. That kind of call doesn't live in your head. It lives in your chest. It shows up as the grief you carry for people you've never met. It shows up as the prayers that come out of nowhere. You were not built to live only for yourself. That weight you feel is not weakness. It is a vocation wearing the disguise of a feeling. Sign number 6. You keep coming back. Maybe you walked away from faith. Maybe you told yourself you were done. With church, with prayer, with all of it. And you tried. You really tried. You built a version of your life without any of it. But something kept pulling you back. Not guilt. Guilt is a feeling. This was something structural, like a current. Like no matter how far you swam out, the water kept returning you to the same shore. John 15:16 says, "You did not choose me. I chose you." That sequence matters. You didn't initiate this. You were initiated. And what God initiates, He does not abandon just because the person runs. The fact that you are still in this conversation, still curious, still open, still here, is not random. You are not watching this because the algorithm found you. You are watching this because something in you already knows what this is confirming. Here is what I want you to sit with. These 6 signs are not a checklist for the exceptional. They are a description of someone who has been walking under a weight they were never meant to carry alone. Someone whose pain had purpose they couldn't see, whose losses were always building something larger than the thing that was lost. You were not brought through what you've been through so you could stay quiet about it. You were not given that depth, that compassion, that stubborn refusal to quit so you could keep it to yourself. The question is not whether you are marked. The evidence is already in your story. The question is what you are going to do now that you know it. Kindly subscribe. Thank you.